Hey, I was going to bed, but this shit is hilarious. I had to like make a quick. I don't care if nobody watches it. I had to make this. So we're in the VC, in the TG of Zelda 2, and waiting for Vince, the creator, to come in, and he drops this story on us. I made a video earlier about kind of what was going on yesterday as far as all the big green candles and all the buys, but there were also some big sells and everything. So there's a story that goes to it all. There were two guys who were the first two. There were like 6 people that Vince gave away some tokens to yesterday that were in the chat. The first 2 guys, he said, listen, these guys are important because they have pointed out to us, given us a list of a lot of snipers to the project. And with this list, we'll be able to get rid of all those snipers, blacklist those wallets, blah, blah, blah. So we gave them some tokens. Okay, good, beautiful. Good for you, right? One of the guys, 2 of the guys, right? One is Dan, one is FRFR, for real, I guess, right? And for real, kind of ingratiated himself to Vince, because he was giving him a list, and not only giving him a list, but really telling him how to find these sniper wallets and you know, giving him all this information. So Vince was kind of cool with him. Well, come to find out, For real was one of the biggest, actually the biggest sniper of all, right? But he got. It's so funny. I'm probably not even going to get the story straight, but I'm going to try. So Vince actually gave him some coins from the owner's wallet. And what was going on yesterday is that there was a buyback. And I kind of pointed this out in the TG. I kind of said it or whatever, and I don't know if anybody heard it, but there was a buyback. Right after that buyback, really big buyback, right, which did well for the chart, there was $60,000 worth of selling. Okay? Well, the list that Dan gave Vince helped him to identify that FRFR was actually one of the biggest snipers, right? Vince didn't know it until he started tracking the wallets. So, tracked his wallet, right? Turned out he had a whole bunch of wallets. And so Vince actually, once he realized that it was him who sold that $60,000 worth right after the buyback, he started texting him. He's like, dude, what's up? What are you doing, right? And my man started getting a little cocky, I guess, right? Told him, oh, you took too long to send me my tokens. He starts mouthing off. And then, here's the stupid part. Dude told him, he says, and you better be careful because I've got another 80 ETH worth, right? Let me say that again. Dude had 80 ETH worth of Zelda. He had more than anybody, right? Could have, if he sold it all, could have tanked the project, could have rugged the project. All this hype would have been over and gone, right? But Dan, thank you, Dan. Even if you didn't know what you were doing, thank you, Dan. Dan provided that list that identified FRFR inadvertently as one of the snipers. So Vince gave him some big story about he's so upset and he's going to go drink and whatever. And this dude told him, well, I'm not going to sell anymore right now. He's being cocky, right? Well, Vince got on and was on until 2 o'clock or so in the morning. Started working with everybody, right? To identify all of these wallets. Found all the dude's wallets. Every one of them. Blacklisted them all. So he is ass out his 80 ETH worth. He deleted his account. He's gone on to probably go fuck with somebody else, right? But project saved. These dudes jumped in and jumped into action. And it's just, listen, you know, Vince says it's God looking out for him. And, you know, he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. I don't know. But something was looking out for him because it very easily could have gone very, very bad. But this thing, one way or another, is meant to be. I'm convinced of that, right? Very convinced of it. So I don't know if I did the story justice, but that's basically what happened, and it's funny as hell. So he put out a tweet a little while ago, and everybody's jumping all over this tweet, basically calling this dude a dumbass, which he is, right? Very smart the way he was doing things, but made that one critical error of mouthing off and getting cocky and saying, oh yeah, I've got 80 ETH worth that I can dump on you. Well, that was the hint, that was the push that Vince needed to go find this dude and track this shit down. Vince, Dan, and everyone else that got in on this, finding this, right, and working this out, saved the project, saved every one of us holders, right, who bought into this thing and who believe in it. And at this point, we are now at the floor. All the snipers are gone. All the bullshit is gone. What's happening right now, it's like you're starting right now. I tried to buy more ETH, and my bank is telling me I can't even put any more ETH on my card right now. And I got to call them tomorrow when they're open, figure that out, because I actually want to pick up some more of this. I could buy it probably, well, I don't know. Actually, let me show you something, because these guys are saying that we hit another all-time high. Let me go over here. Yeah, holy crap. Well, actually, I think we're right at all-time high, because the high is 0.1104, and that's exactly where we are right now. So we're right at it. One more buy puts us over the top. Okay. But yeah, getting in right now isn't probably that much more than when I actually was able to get in anyway. I don't know what this thing's going to do overnight. It could skyrocket on me, and then I'll just have to DCA, because it's got a long way to go. It's the floor. It's the beginning. And I'm very, very, very happy about everything that's going on. I was a little about it for a minute. I got to be honest with you, just a little nervous. But things really seem to be working out for the good. So congratulations, everybody. And I'll see you on the other side. All right, y'all. Ciao.